What kind of writer creates one of the greatest psychological novels ever written, then disappears from the spotlight? No interviews, no celebrity lifestyle, no public image, just one unforgettable masterpiece. That writer is Patrick Süskind, the mind behind Perfume, the story of a murderer, a novel that transformed obsession into one of literature's darkest forms of horror. Today, we're exploring why Patrick Süskind remains one of the most mysterious and brilliant writers of modern literature. Patrick Süskind was born in Germany in 1949. Unlike many best-selling authors, he chose privacy over fame. Even after achieving worldwide success, he avoided interviews, rarely appeared in public, and refused to become a literary celebrity. Ironically, that mystery only made readers more fascinated by him. In 1985, Patrick Süskind published Perfume, the story of a murderer. The novel became an international phenomenon, translated into dozens of languages, selling millions of copies around the world. But its success wasn't just because of the story, it was because of the psychology behind it. The novel follows Jean-Baptiste Grenouille, a man born without a personal scent, yet gifted with an extraordinary sense of smell. He experiences the world differently from everyone else. While people notice faces, Grenouille notices fragrance. While others seek love, he seeks perfection. Süskind understood something terrifying. Obsession rarely begins as evil. It often begins with longing, curiosity, passion, the desire to create something extraordinary. But when obsession replaces morality, the consequences become horrifying. Grenouille doesn't simply want to make perfume. He wants to create the perfect scent, a fragrance capable of controlling human emotions, winning admiration, even inspiring worship. His pursuit of perfection slowly destroys his humanity. And that's what makes him such an unforgettable villain. One lesson every writer can learn from Süskind is this: obsession creates momentum. Characters who desperately want something become impossible to ignore. Readers keep turning pages because obsession refuses to stop. It creates tension naturally. Another recurring theme in Süskind's work is isolation. Grenouille grows up rejected, ignored, disconnected from society. His loneliness doesn't simply make him sad. It changes how he sees humanity itself. Isolation becomes the seed of obsession. Süskind shows that true horror isn't always supernatural. Sometimes, it's psychological. A person cut off from empathy, unable to connect, unable to love, unable to belong. Those invisible wounds create monsters more terrifying than ghosts. One reason Süskind's writing feels unique is his ability to combine beauty with horror. His prose is elegant, almost poetic, yet beneath every beautiful sentence lurks something deeply disturbing. That contrast keeps readers emotionally unsettled. Most writers describe what we see. Süskind describes what we smell: rotting streets, fresh flowers, human skin, rain-soaked stone. He transforms scent into storytelling, and readers begin imagining aromas they've never actually experienced. Although Perfume is often labeled horror, it's also philosophical. It asks difficult questions. What defines identity? Can beauty justify evil? What happens when ambition has no limits? These questions elevate the novel beyond genre fiction. While Perfume became his masterpiece, Süskind also wrote works such as The Pigeon and The Historian. Each explores themes of morality, isolation, and human psychology from different perspectives. His fascination with the darker side of the human mind extends far beyond a single novel. Patrick Süskind teaches writers that unforgettable villains aren't simply evil. They're driven, focused, consumed. Every action follows an emotional obsession. That's why Grenouille remains one of literature's most compelling characters. The novel inspired films, stage adaptations, academic studies, literary criticism. Its influence stretches across horror, psychological fiction, crime, and literary storytelling. Few modern novels have left such a lasting impact. If you want stronger stories, study Patrick Süskind. Give your protagonist an obsession. Build conflict through psychology. Use sensory details to immerse readers. Let beauty and horror exist together. Make every action reveal character. Because readers remember emotions, not just events. Patrick Süskind reminds us that the greatest horror doesn't always come from monsters. It comes from ordinary people, who become consumed by extraordinary desires. And once obsession replaces humanity, the ending is rarely beautiful. Patrick Süskind wrote relatively few books, yet he changed modern psychological fiction forever. Not through spectacle, not through endless novels, but through one unforgettable exploration of obsession, identity, and the darkness hidden inside ambition. If you want more author breakdowns, literary analysis, and storytelling techniques, subscribe, because the greatest writers don't just create unforgettable stories. They reveal the deepest truths about the human mind.